Hi all. So in this video we're going to see about dystrophin glycoprotein complex. I won't say this is a must know topic at the first year MBBS level. It's rather a good to know topic, but you can expect questions from this concept. So I'll just briefly explain what this is. So dystrophin glycoprotein complex is a protein complex which is present in the skeletal and the cardiac muscle. And its main function is to link the intracellular actin to the extracellular matrix so that it can provide the mechanical stability which is required during muscle contraction. And it is also involved in signal transduction. So I explain the structure first. So suppose this is a myofibril and this is the sarcolemma, the covering of the myofibril. Now we want to attach this cytoskeleton to the extracellular matrix, which basically consists of the basal lamina and the collagen. So for that we've got this protein complex, and this is called the dystrophin glycoprotein complex. So we'll have a closer look of the structure of dystrophin glycoprotein complex. So suppose this is our sarcolemma, and here we've got the actin. So this actin is attached to a protein called dystrophin. This dystrophin is in turn attached to another protein called dystroglycan beta. Okay, so this is basically a bridge which connects the dystrophin and the one extracellularly, which is called the dystroglycan alpha. Okay, so dystrophin, dystroglycan beta, dystroglycan alpha, and it's on top of this that we have the laminin, which is mainly connects the extracellular matrix to the cytoskeleton. Now to support this complex, we've got some more proteins. One is called the sarcospan, which spans the membrane. And along with that, we've got another more complex, which has got many subunits like alpha, beta, gamma, delta, which is called the sarcoglycan complex. And beneath, we've got another protein, which is called syntrophin. So dystrophin, syntrophin, dystroglycan beta, dystroglycan alpha, laminin, sarcospan, sarcoglycan. Okay, so these are the basic components of the dystrophin glycoprotein complex. So the intracellular proteins are, first of all, as I said, dystrophin, which binds to the actin, the F actin. It links to the dystroglycan beta dystroglycan. The transmembrane proteins are the beta dystroglycan, which connects dystrophin to the alpha dystroglycan, as well as the sarcoglycans, which form the sarcoglycan complex, and the sarcospan, which stabilizes the sarcoglycan complex. And outside, the extracellular proteins are the dystroglycan alpha, which binds to the laminin in the basal lamina. And we also have the cytoplasmic adapter proteins like the syntrophins, which I've just shown here. And there are other proteins like the syntrophin, like dystrobrevin, which links the DGC, the dystrophin glycoprotein complex, to the signaling pathways. So basically the structure flows like this. The actin is connected to dystrophin, from that to beta dystroglycan, alpha dystroglycan to the laminin, and the side arms or the side support is by the sarcospan as well as sarcoglycans, and the signaling support is by syntrophin and dystrobrevin. So what is the functional role of this dystrophin glycoprotein complex? They anchor the cytoskeleton to the sarcolemma. They transmit the contractile force to the extracellular matrix, maintains the sarcolemmal integrity, prevents contraction-induced injury, and as well as supports cell signaling via adapter proteins. So basically it gives a good structural support to the cytoskeleton which is present inside the muscle. Now why are we learning so much about this? Is this dystrophin glycoprotein complex very important? It is very important because if there is a mutation in any of these proteins, it can lead to important diseases. So if there's a dystrophin mutation, it can cause a muscular dystrophy called Duchenne and Becker muscular dystrophy. If there is a mutation in the sarcoglycan complex, it can cause dystrophy like limb girdle muscular dystrophy. And if this complex is defective, it can lead to membrane fragility as well as muscle degeneration. So that is why this dystrophin glycoprotein complex is very important. So to summarize, we've seen what dystrophin glycoprotein complex is, what are the structural components, functions, as well as clinical aspects. So I hope this was useful for you. Thank you.